Okay, so I got some stuff here to show you. Let's get into it. Basically, tomorrow is my actual birthday, but I went to go see Mad Max and IMAX, so I kind of just did a little spending free at the mall. I saved up money, for this. I thought it'd be fun to do that. I don't usually go in the mall and do that kind of stuff, so I went ahead and did that. I should state, if you're someone who tunes into my videos for haul videos and things, this is not one of those where I show off movies. I did buy movie related stuff, but I didn't necessarily buy a movie. So let's get into this right here. I'm gonna put this is really cool. I found this on clearance at Hot Topic. This Captain Marvel jacket, and it's the one she wears in the movie. It's got a nice leather feel to it. I'm not going to. This isn't the best example of what it's going to look like because I already got a jacket on and I'm not going to take it off right now. But yeah, it feels really good. It is my size. Thought that was cool. So I grabbed it. It was on clearance. Probably because it is winter or no, it's summer. You're not going to need a jacket, right? But pretty cool. The other thing I grabbed, I found this at Target. This baby animal plush from Muppet Mayhem. This I actually saw at Target before and I passed on it. But then I just saw it again, and I left Target, and I was like, and then I came back, and the lady's like, oh, you found something. I'm like, yeah, I had to get him. He was a little pricey, but for how big he is, honestly, the price wasn't too bad, so I did grab him. And, awesome looking plush as a huge Muppets fan, and a huge fan of that show specifically. Like, a lot of people are sleeping on Muppets Mayhem. If you have not seen that show, it's an awesome show, and anytime they put out merch for that, I do try to grab it, but really cool stuff there. Then let's go into the other stuff I got. I'm kind of disjointed in this video, just because I did go like a bunch of different places and grab different things, and it's hard to remember what order I grabbed what. Anyways, I got the Shrek Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop. This actually yesterday, I was on Instagram. There's some Funko Pop accounts I follow that cover all the news when things go up for pre-order, what's coming out, right? And they said, hey, this is in stores. And so I was like, sweet, I'll be there tomorrow. This guy commented on my comment and was like, it's gonna be gone. I'm like, bitch, they just put it out. And lo and behold, they still had a bunch of them in stores. So I wanted to go get it. I don't know if I didn't really want the rest of the Shrek line, honestly. I just wanted Puss and this Shrek. I wasn't even going to get Shrek because this was the only one that I saw, and I don't really like the look of that. This one looks better. Something about the mouth just looks better to me. It feels more like actual Shrek. And then what's funny is the lady here. It's like, hey, we're running a deal. It's buy one, get one 30% off. And I was like, okay, I'll add something else onto it. So I got something else Shrek related on top of that. But look at Shrek there doing the roar. I feel like this one maybe needs a stand. Let's see how well he stands. Okay, he stands okay, but he's still wobbly a little bit. I feel like maybe he should have had a stand. But he is a great looking pop. I do love me some Shrek. I saw Shrek 2 back in theaters for the 20th anniversary. Awesome, cool experience as a Shrek fan. And then, I saw that was really cool as fans were talking about this. At the top of the box it says, this is the part where you run away. And I guess all the Shrek Pops have different quotes from the movie in the box. Cool feature if you collect Pops in box. But for me, I don't unless they're valuable or they're autographed or something like that. But for the most part, I don't keep Pops in box. So, great looking Pop. Had to get that guy. Do love me some Shrek. So this one here that I grabbed, this Funko soda. Since she was like, oh, let's buy one, get one 30% off. And I was like, okay, I'll get this guy right here. Because this soda is also a Hot Topic exclusive. So, let's see if I get the chase. I'm not really sure what we're going to get here. But I don't think I've ever gotten a soda chase, to be honest. But we'll see here. No fucking way. Yep, it says you found the chase. And it's Shrek covered in the mud. The normal one is just this, but, not covered in mud. So, sweet. I got the chase. Never happened before. Never happened before. So my first chase, I guess, and I'm glad I grabbed him. Then it's a great looking soda too. I feel like Shrek is one of those really hard properties to make look good in pop form. I think the older Shrek pops they did looked awful. But this line they did a better job at. But there's still a few of them that just don't look right to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Shrek pops out of his mouth don't look great to me. The other thing, I went over to Box Lunch, found this on clearance. Welcome to Duloc. A perfect place. So, I have a pretty. I got a spot for this somewhere. I'm gonna find it, but I'm gonna definitely put this up somewhere. I think this is really, really cool. And yeah, it's all beat up, but for the most part, it looks fine. It looks really good, and it's a funny Shrek reference, And it was like $10 for that, like sweet. And if you bought something else on their clearance section of Box Lunch, they're like, oh, you get something else for 50% off. So I bought this Ahsoka tumbler, which looked really cool because you got this little droid, and then you got the characters on the front here. There's Sabine and little, what is those, Loth cats? I forget what they're called. Ahsoka on the side there. And you got Hera on the side and Chopper, which is really cool. I actually use these because at work we have like soda machines. That's how I get to drink during the day. So I do actually use these. So this was actually a pretty good investment for me. Plus it looked cool, and I did enjoy the Ahsoka series. And then the last couple things I grabbed, because I thought it was really cool. These pins on clearance. And again, it was buy one, get one 50% off. So these were really cheap. So I got the She-Hulk, because that was one of my favorite Disney Plus shows. Sad we're not getting a season 2 from what it sounds like. Fans really didn't like She-Hulk. I don't get it. I think you're all just haters. But I enjoyed the show. Thought it was funny. Even this, and honestly, like, a lot of the complaints were weird because a lot of the stuff was like, well, that was cringy. I'm like, yeah, that was kind of the point of the scene, but okay. And then you got the Barbie pin. It says Barbie Way on it. Got a little, like, almost kind of like Broadway kind of sign to it. Looks really cool. Yeah, I don't know. That Barbie movie kind of... Every time that Barbie movie, sometimes I'll see Barbie merch around. I don't catch my eye a little bit just because I saw that movie and I really enjoyed that movie. Don't own that movie. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's always $25. And for me, like, love the movie. But price needs to go down a bit. And then the other thing, last thing I grabbed, I just thought this was really cool. And I really enjoyed the movie. However, I do have a complaint about it, but we'll get into it. And that is the If popcorn bucket. So, I work at a theater. I mentioned this a lot. And my theater did not get any of the If merchandise. There were theaters that had plushies. There were ones that had popcorn buckets like this. And then there were ones that had the tins. We got the tins, but everything else we didn't get, which sucks, right? We're going to have Garfield popcorn buckets. I'm definitely going to grab one. But I grabbed this guy because I really loved the movie. And I don't know, I feel like, I go to these other theaters a lot, and I don't really buy things when I'm there, because I feel weird about it. Like, where I work at a theater, right, and I'm supporting another company, and also, they're expensive, and, the theater I work at, I get the discount, so if I can avoid paying money there, this sounds mean, because I'm in a wheelchair, I sneak in drinks. So I sneak in my own drinks, because there's a Dollar Tree right next to the one IMAX theater, I just go in there. And it works out because I'm in the handicap row, and I don't make a mess. Nobody ever notices nor cares. And honestly, like, if they complain, it's like, bro, like, I work for the theater industry. We're all on the same team here. Just let me do me. Anyways, I got this for $25, which was a little pricey, but I really loved the movie, so I really wanted it, so I snagged him. And I think my issue with this though was, the lady, I think she misheard me and thought I said Garfield. I said If, and she's like, oh, the tin one or the head? And I go the head because I thought she meant this, and so she brings up me the Garfield one, $15, and that one's like a whole like Garfield head, and it's a lanyard. Why is that $15 and then this $25? I mean, you open up its bag, you get the popcorn. It doesn't make any sense. Like, get your fucking pricing consistent. But I do really love this movie. It is one of my favorite movies of the year. It is a movie I'm recommending to people, though I've noticed some people have not been liking it as much as me. I think you all are on drugs and need to get your heads checked, because if it's delightful, shut the fuck up. I'm kidding, but like, I want to be that mean, but it is really good. I got the plushie over there, and I got this guy now. Just really cool for a fan of the movie. I don't usually buy stuff like this because it's expensive and it is kind of like ridiculous. But for me, I go to that theater a lot. Might as well kick them a few bucks. Had the money, and it is a really cool movie that I do love, and I'm excited to watch it again when it hits home video or something. I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one. Definitely a movie I'm probably gonna wait on a sale. I do that with new releases, you know. I tend to wait for sales because it happens more often than not. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.